Okay, is this thing on? Okay, this here, back to Madden. There we go. Alright, I think we're back. I think. We are back. Very well. Okay. Welcome to what is probably the game of the week. The game that we've been long anticipating. The Seattle Aeros at Wyoming Clydesdales. This is Scott's debut game. Is Scott a fraud? Is he worth the $51 million? We'll find out. Let's just jump into the game. I think sounds good. I think we're ready to go.
We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Thanks for joining us. We have some exciting NFL preseason football lined up as the visiting team match up against the home team. They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of the action.
Alright, this has been long anticipated. Scott's Clydesdale debut.
From the one.
Oh,
Grant takes this one back.
I forgot to fix the Clydesdale's end zone. Oh well. It's a little weird. I was supposed to say Budweiser Field.
Ball on their own 22.
At the 22-yard line. First and 10.
But I put black text on a black end zone, so that doesn't really work.
A nickel package. They give it to the halfback.
A tough running game will make your passing attack
probably
even more effective.
It's what that their lone fan, that 70-year-old dude that just sits there and lives, breathes, and loves football.
Ball on the 28-yard line. They ain't got nothing.
So we can't forget
the visiting team.
Wyoming has put everything into a rebuild. I mean, you can't rebuild if you didn't have a build to begin with.
It's very hard for the offense to get positive yardage.
Yeah, they released Dave, Scott, and Darnold Dickerson before the draft. They released him. They cut him loose. He's still a free agent. They put everything into. Oh my God! No way! No way!
He just tries to force that one there, even though the receiver is double covered.
This writes itself. This writes
makes a throw
itself.
like that. Well, there's a good chance it's going to go the other way. This time, went all the way back for 6.
This writes itself. Okay, well, we're off to a great start.
The extra point attempt is good.
Most quarterbacks in this league have short memories when it comes to interceptions. They have the confidence to keep throwing the ball, and many times
Can't believe
they
that
come back
happened.
and make an outstanding play.
That's a clip. You can't make this up. He is a good fit for Wyoming, absolutely. So far, not worth the $51 million that he's getting for 7 years.
Kick this one off.
As I was saying before, Scott did the thing. This team has been trying to work on.
He loses it.
Are you shitting me?
Scoop up the fumble. Great play by the special teams to recover the fumble.
I'll tell you, sometimes
this team's not winning a game. There's no way in hell this team's winning a game.
Exactly the type of thing that's going to happen.
Following the turnover now, it's first and 10.
Here we go, baby.
They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone in this drive.
It's over already.
And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Right, so again, I'm getting sidetracked and everything. Again, as I was saying, he has this team, the Wyoming Clydesdales. They've been
short loss.
trying to
Couldn't find
rebuild.
any success in the middle.
And the thing is, that's where it all starts with
And
alignment.
make that
And
team
whoever
better.
Can take control and
That's
dominate
why
in the trenches
they brought
is
in
going to have a
Scott
huge
Scott.
advantage over their
They
opponent.
saw
They need
what
11
he
yards to get it into the
can
end zone.
do or lack thereof.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
And I said, that's our man. So yeah, but they went crazy in free agency.
Johnston is there for the tackle.
They, trying to build upon
Rumbles forward for a gain of
proper
4.
offense. They also need to build on a proper defense. I mean, defense so far has been holding up, but
8 is the magic number right now.
it's been a journey for them so far, and it's still a long journey from
the
first 2 minutes of this game.
Package.
If this is what this game's going to look like,
Hand it off to the back.
it's going
Fakes the
to
handoff. Drops
okay.
and
Well, it's going to be a
What the
10-point
defense
game.
is doing is they're watching
in
the
the first 2
quarterback's
minutes.
eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so
So,
that whatever happens, the ball
yeah.
is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
They're already in mid-season form in the preseason. Yeah, very much so.
This will be a chip shot.
Is lined up for the field goal.
25-yarder. Good.
The veteran kicks it through.
Is
Decent
good.
drive, turning their first possession into 3 points.
And you want to get something on your first possession. They were looking for a touchdown, but the defense kind of tightened up.
Oops. Damn it. There we go. I'm trying to post that Twitch
Jet
clip
is
link
back
in
and ready
the
to put this
channel,
one
and I keep
in the air.
messing this up. I still keep
Sends
messing
it
this
sailing.
up.
This one is fielded by Brandt.
Okay. Healthy run to the,
Brandt
what, the
finds some open area on the
25?
return and brings it back to the 26. So they have first and 10 here.
At the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Okay, Scott, please, for the love of God, don't do something stupid this time. Defense is trying to keep them in this one. If they turn this possession over, this game's over, yeah. Okay, that's a good
Is
run.
there on the stop at the 35.
I'm not sure who that
Vision
is,
is so important to these ball carriers.
but
They
he's
got to find the
doing
hole
something.
and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Rankins. I don't know who Rankins is.
Going to the left. Carswell
To be fair,
comes up
I've
to make
have
the
never
play.
watched a Clydesdales game.
33.
I
They
don't know
went
if
the wrong
anybody
way
ever
on that
has.
one. Maybe they should stick to running
So I'm
between
not
the
sure if
tackles,
Rankins is
because
returning
this
this
defense
season or
has a
not.
lot of speed, and they can chase down those runs to the outside.
Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Display to the right. Drops
Oh
to the
my
backfield
goodness.
for a short
With
loss.
the carry.
So we should see the
Well-
punter after they fail to convert on 3rd down.
It's not exactly a turnover, but it's close enough.
Sarah is ready to punt this one away. Price sets up, waiting for the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 18-yard line.
They have no faith in Scott. Bunch of runs on that drive. Yeah.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Hey, let's go.
Dang it.
Under 10.
With the counterplay. Bowens is there for the
On the
tackle.
run.
This is one of those
5-yard
games
gain
where you
on
just
the
keep
play.
running it at them. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that
Second
long
and
touchdown
So
run.
Ron
Ball
Hobbs
on the 23-yard
is back
Let's go.
with the Aeros. Ron Hobbs is the quarterback.
Chandler, the lone back.
The one that's keeping them.
With the throw.
Oh. Okay,
Now
almost had an
3rd
interception.
down.
Chandler,
He was the one that led them
receiver
to,
on the
what was
play.
it, the finals? Because it was them that played, it was the Battle of the Rons. So, Ron Lake was the one that led his Aeros to the Tenda Bowl.
Watch the snap down. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Go make a play.
Dropping back. Throws it. He was tipped.
Fourth
Good
down already?
defense and
Goodness.
3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Zacchaeus. of course, whenever I start streaming stuff, that's when I have to blow my nose.
Jet coming now to punt it away.
It can't be before or after, but during.
Man. From the 25-yard line.
Surprised he didn't call for a fair catch on that one.
Almost immediately at the 26-yard line.
I would have called a signal for a fair catch.
They'll take over at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
All on us, y'all.
Out of the I formation. A little misdirection. Carswell comes up to make the play.
Again, no
faith. This is a spot
faith.
where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
Gain of 4. It's 2nd down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Under pressure, throwing.
No way. Oh my God. He was giving him another one.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position.
Scott, please do something useful.
But he'll drop a few like that
I'm
one.
begging you.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Yeah, let's go, baby.
Number 33, the deep man. Pressure rolling out to his
Oh,
right.
my goodness.
The big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. He won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you,
I
want
you
him
know,
to be the guy falling on
I'm going to
top
say
of
it. I'm going to be that guy. I think if you went for Philip Gaylord,
comes into the game for the punt.
might have been a
Looks
good
like
pick.
He's ready for the return.
Remember how Philip Gaylord absolutely cooked
Fair catch called for.
in the Pro Bowl?
Fair catch made.
That would have been my number 1 pick. Scott could have went to the streets, for all I care. Who else needs, you know, who was the order? The Pioneers were 2nd. I forget who else that, but like leave him for like, you know, he was going to be like a 2nd round pick at this point, but for how he's playing. But you know, at least leave him for the mid 1st round.
Gets the pass off.
Because he's not doing very much for you.
40. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. First and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
It's on. Everything you got. Here we go.
So, I guess some more serious news as you get a 15, almost 15-yard run.
47-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a 1st down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has
the game
patience as he
auto-simmed
picks up the 1st down.
the few races, yes, the few races. We are the Horse Racing Network. Sim the first few games after, and then the Admirals. What game was that? I forget. The Admirals game for sure.
At the 44.
That dude's got the same face.
Running threat has been today.
They're twins. That game didn't record properly. It kind of. I tried recording it when it was exporting one of the other videos. It didn't work. So that video is no good. It's very choppy.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get
that game was kind of mid though. It was 6-0 for the Admirals. It was 2 field goals. That was it. Wasn't anything interesting. But yeah, so we've lost 3 games now to. Well, the first 2 being the game, and then the 3rd one being myself. I've recorded the All-Stars game against, what was it, the Blackbirds?
But they might attempt a long field goal.
So that one is going to be up soon. I got to edit that tonight quickly before bed. And then I'll try to have this one up tomorrow night.
Jet is ready to punt this
I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow night.
He's back to receive this kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
I'd rather have a healthy mix of TV, I guess, like TV broadcast style, kind of like this, or
Ball on their own 20.
just regular regional games that kind of get uploaded to the channel sort of deal. But I've been lazy and I haven't really done my job, so
Scott sends a man in motion.
We'll see.
give it to the halfback. Shepard comes up to make the play.
I think Scott is the only Vandy
You
that
can't
wishes they
have
were
a
still
good
at
running
Vandy.
attack
Yeah,
without blocking. But
that's a
blocking
fair
alone
evaluation.
won't get you what you need. You got to have a
But,
back who can find the holes
you know,
when they're there.
yes, we can't trust Scott with throwing a football, but handing it off, you can trust Rankins.
The
to run
visiting
it.
team with a four-man front.
He's been
Bailey,
doing pretty
the
good.
motion man. The blitz is on. Throws it.
Oh, there's his first completed pass.
The
That was
34,
clear.
and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
From the start. Play hard and fast, baby.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3.
Let's go, boys.
It's the toss to the left. Number 92 is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition.
36 yards for Chandler, 21 yards for Rankins. But Rankins has made some pretty
3
big
minutes
moves, though.
remaining in the quarter.
On the 32-yard
Chandler had that like 14-yard play
the visiting
there.
team line up in a 4-3.
Under 10. Get it, sorry.
They give it to the halfback. Burns comes up to make the play.
So this is going to be third down.
The 36. Number 33 takes advantage of a little daylight.
We haven't seen
picks
the
up 3 yards.
Clydesdales get past midfield yet.
Now it's third and 9.
Gonna have to
Hey, D-line, watch the screen.
throw it, put it in the air.
The visiting team come
Which
out in
he
a dime
is.
package. Drops back, pressure coming, throwing.
Brother,
Now
what
he
was
looks
that?
for
Oh,
blockers.
maybe.
Here he goes.
You know what?
Miller brings
I'll give
him
it to
down
him. He
before
almost
can
had
reach
that.
the marker. He gets the pass to his receiver, who will come up just short of the first
At
down.
this point, Clydesdales need to be looking at some free running backs to add, free agent running backs to add, because they ain't going to make much progress in the air. I agree with that.
Sarah will come in now to punt it away. Price into return.
Have to remember, Scott's at 84 overall. He's not playing like one.
He's waving for the fair catch.
Back to the 20-yard line. Oh yeah, the Raiders played today.
First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
No way, we won 34-7?
Chandler, the lone back. Gets rid of it. And it's intercepted. The 30, the 20. The veteran corner read it perfectly. And
Hobbs,
comes
you are
away
not
with the football.
immune
He
to
nerved the
turnovers.
receivers every move, then he stuck
Damn.
his hands up for the pick.
So here's how each team has done
Mitch
protecting
Mason.
the ball, or lack thereof, perhaps.
Dang. I was busy looking at the Raiders score, and I barely even saw him make that
So
catch.
after the interception, now it's first and 10.
That play started out really bad, but ended up pretty good. But you gotta make a better decision on that in a third and long. Absolutely.
Only one man back.
I'm pretty sure I saw the right wide receiver open or thereabouts,
Broken up. Plenty of
and
pressure,
just
and he
didn't
barely gets the
do anything
pace
with
of
it.
Miller.
This
On the
defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. No, one. Yeah, you see me.
Number 33, the lone setback. He takes the
There you go,
lead.
Rankins. Oh, baby.
Is there for the
33,
tackle
the ball
at
carrier.
the 5. Number
He
33
just
picks up
ducked
some
them
tough
under him.
yards there.
Defense is trying to keep them in this one. Yeah, well, if Rankins keeps balling out like he
5
has
yards
been,
away from the end zone.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Nothing.
Scott's trying to give him the ball back. Yeah,
Keep it up. Watch this.
Scott with a man in motion.
Scott.
And
Brother, there's nobody there.
Is there on the stop.
Oh
The
my
home
goodness.
team
All right,
comes up
QB
short
sneak
on third
time.
down again.
Get the QB sneak cheese going. Big man push him into the end zone. Are you serious? I mean, if
They'll bring the
I guess
deficit
you
within a
need
touchdown
the
if they can
points
make this
now,
field
but
goal.
like if you were to run and get to the 1, you're not in a bad spot.
The
But,
veteran connecting for the field goal.
all right, now
The
we're
key to
down
winning
by
is having your drives get some sort
one
of points for your team.
score.
They got it
JT
done on
Rankins,
that
that's
drive.
his name.
And I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
JT Rankins, 7 yards. Not a bad 7 yards.
Sarah comes in to kick off. From the 4.
They can really take control of this one if they can turn this drive
Yeah,
into
with the offense
support.
you've seen, the
Defense
field
is gonna
goal
have to
wasn't a
dig in
bad
and stop
choice.
them.
Yeah. But, I mean, like, you think about it, you just got to make a snap
Ball on
and
their own
push
25.
Scott into the end zone.
Let's go, let's go.
It's not exactly rocket science, but
Chandler, the deep back.
I'm thinking they better go ahead and start scouting Bill. You know, Bill's going to be a big name coming up in this draft.
30-yard line. So after that run, we can
Still
see how the
can't
two
believe
main threats on the ground.
Bill, if
have
you're
fared
watching
so
this as
far.
a new subscriber to the NAFBL, welcome. We're not making fun of you. It's just ironic that we've had Scott get drafted first overall. Like Bill. Oh boy, gone.
Mason is there on the stop
Cooked.
at the 11-yard line.
I watch this guy play, and I think that's the kind of thing he does
Conrad
best. He
Pratt.
reads the defense quickly, finds a single coverage, and lets it
38
fly.
yards.
He's willing to go long on any down in any situation, so the defense can't afford to be too aggressive out there.
11 yards to the end
Yes,
zone.
welcome.
11-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Hey, watch the ball.
Hand it off to the back.
Brendan,
Number 20
we're
is
watching
there for
the second
carry.
best team
At the
take on
7-yard line.
the worst
Chandler with
team.
a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup.
Guys like Ron Hobbs are the reason why they made it to the finals.
They need 7 yards for a touchdown.
With that kind of throw and that kind of pass, it's not hard to see why.
Only one man in the backfield.
You know, nothing against the Clydesdales, but
To carry it,
Oh, okay.
Johnston
Big
got
time
very
stoppage.
good penetration there. He was met right
you know,
in
nothing
the
against the
line, but
Clydesdales,
he lost a
but
little.
they're nowhere
Run it
near
into
this
the middle.
capability.
You have
So,
to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that
and the first
movement,
quarter is
it
10 to
makes things
3
very difficult for
for
your
the
running back.
After one
Clydesdales,
quarter of
no, for the
football,
Aeros.
A touchdown separates these two teams with the score. The visiting team ahead of the home team. 10-3. And we're ready to start the second quarter. This drive 9 yards away from a touchdown.
9-yard line.
Contain them. Make them go short.
The home team come out in a dime package.
Let's go. Right here. Close.
Rolling. And this pass is completed. Touchdown, visiting team.
This is an option route. The receiver's route depends
Lonnie
on the
Chandler,
defense he sees.
the
But
running
the
back.
quarterback has to see the same thing to make it work. Here, they're both on the same page, and they get a touchdown.
Well, I guess there are fans in Wyoming. One looks like a clown, so I mean that kind of that doesn't surprise me. I think this one is over.
The point
You know,
after is good.
I said that last
Excellent
night.
possession there, John. Capped
My
off
buddy
by the
Carlos,
touchdown.
the Los
And right now
Borges,
they've given themselves a little
he's been
room
in
for
here
error.
at
They're
one
moving
point.
the ball out there pretty
in
easily.
one of
Every
these
time I see
streams,
these guys play,
I'm
I'm very
he
impressed by the
has
players they
a
have, especially on
soccer,
offense. The thing that impresses me most is the coaching
kind of a
staff.
fun soccer
They're
league
very
going
well
on
prepared.
where
They
he
do a good
watches
job
AI
of
play
calling
much
plays,
like I watch
and
these
the
AI
plays
play.
that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
He's got a whole bunch
Jeff
of
looks like he's just
community
about ready
members
to kick this one off.
in
He got
this
all of that
league that he's created. And
from the 2-yard line.
we had our finals last night for our combine. We were up, my team was up 3-0. Oh, Kerry Diller, his hand on the play, injury. But yeah, we were up 3-0 at the end of the first 45. I'm like, okay, this is not bad. We lost 5-3. They went on a 5-0 run to win the championship, and they took it away from us because our defense lacked. So, moral of the story is, yeah, this one might look over.
For the tailback.
You let
Gore is there on the
JT
stop
Rankins
at the
run like this?
31-yard line.
I don't
When your
know.
offensive line
You give him
is
some
getting
room
a
to
good
run.
push
He's,
up front,
if he
it's
finds
a lot
the end
easier
zone
to
a couple
pick up
times,
yardage on the
you're back
ground.
in this game. So
It's second down and 1 to go.
I don't want to say it's over for the Clydesdales just yet. It looks that way, and with Scott playing the way he is.
Only one man in the backfield. Looking for room. Number
I
94.
don't know.
To make the play.
You don't want to
At the
count them out.
33-yard line.
It's kind of like
Now let's
counting out
have a
Scott
look at
Dixon.
what
You know,
our
like
runners have done up to this point.
he might be in the back, and the next thing you know, he's at the front. He's winning the IndyCar race. So,
First and 10.
and I give Scott a lot of flack because he was the first overall draft drafted player. There's obviously got to be something special here, as I say that he almost gets picked off again.
He was invisible out there, wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
I don't want to say Scott's their savior, much like he is mine, but he's not going to be the be-all and-all fix for this team. I guess it'll all come down to what the second-string guys do, Brennan says. Yeah. I'm not even sure who the second-string quarterback is.
With the throw, the pass ball's incomplete.
I don't know if they signed one during free agency or if they went in the draft and signed one. I forget.
The ball out of there.
Third and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Here we go. We like
the visiting team come out in a nickel package.
Come on. Not today.
Does it do what?
Long
oh boy.
Almost picked off.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
If you're referring to second-string guys, yes, yeah, they do. Yep.
Sarah comes into the game for the punt.
Now, I don't know, again, I don't know exactly. I'm assuming Wyoming has more than one quarterback.
You
kind of need, but if they, I'm assuming, the rest of the games so far have been putting in their secondaries, so.
Ball on their own 17.
Start the drive at the 17-yard line. First and 10.
Imagine, first overall, Scott does not become the starter for the Clydesdales.
On the draw, juke move. Johnston is there on the stop.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Wasn't there a QB last year that, in the actual NFL, got drafted first overall and then didn't get the starter spot?
Chandler, the lone setback.
I think I remember something like that happening last year, but
it's rid of it. It's batted away. It'll be third down after they fail to complete that short attempt.
On the play. Third and 4. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Watch the snap down.
Steps up.
Ron Hobbs in the pocket. Boom. Big time catch.
This one will be spotted at the 47-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older. And this guy's no exception.
Number 38 returns from being injured. From the gun.
I'm coming through, baby. Under 10. Keep it up.
In the air.
Closing in with the pass. And the catch
completion of what, 7?
Number 80 didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
5
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Yeah.
Pratt moves in motion. Tucks it away. Rennick drags the ball carrier down behind the line. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the back for a loss.
To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37.
Gotta keep our points in.
The home team come out in a dime package with the throw in and out of his hands. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about.
This will be the first punt of the game.
Make this guy throw it before he's ready.
The Aeros,
it's just
I believe,
that little
right?
split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
I think. Or maybe it's a second.
Is ready to punt this one away. Brandt lines up deep for the punt return.
Yeah, it's the second one for the Aeros.
Fair catch called for.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Do something. All on us, y'all. No more.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Let's go. We're talking about breathing. Stay posted now. Don't stop that motor. Come on.
with the pass. Knocked away.
That's just the
Okay,
kind
that
of
one
play
might
they've
have
come to
been a
expect from him.
catchable one
He always seems
if
to
he
make a
didn't
big
get tackled
play
right away. But
just when they need him to.
Aeros definitely the more
was his
complete team
intended
here.
target.
Clydesdales have a decent offense, but the offense is just not there yet. Yeah, and I think as you, as you're trying to build onto this team,
Number 33.
again, Scott is completely new to this. He might have had Frank Redhot in. That one is the receiver's fault.
To avert the completion.
Scott had Frank Redhot at Vandy. Frank Redhot is no longer at Vandy. He's now moved on. I think he's at Oklahoma State now.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
That caliber of team, this is a completely different thing between college and it's just throw the damn ball.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back here. The defense was
he's trying to adapt and acclimate himself to a whole new league and a whole new set of plays and offenses and stuff like that, and it's going to take a while. And
good defensive stand there. Now they'll
Ron
punt it
Hobbs,
away after a 3-and-out.
Being the veteran that he is, it's going to take Scott a while, and especially the new offense that have come in from the draft. So again, it's pretty much like a brand new team again, and it's going to take some time to to gel and to get better as time goes on.
Only one man back. Hands it off.
Now, I think
the defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
If I bring up the spreadsheet, the Clydesdales win 2-14, right?
Hobbs sends a man in motion.
Yeah, they went 2-14. I think if Scott and that team can figure out everything they need, I would say they can get 3 or 4, maybe 5 wins. I don't see them being a team that will be anywhere near complacent or not complacent, but competent enough to become a playoff team right away. But if they can get a couple more wins than they did last season, then they're on the right track.
Pressure, throws it.
Oh, well,
20,
won't be today.
Touchdown, visiting team.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads
already
the
at 12 passes, 164 yards with 2 TDs. And you can't, wide open. The defense has been doing a lot more than the offense has, so I don't want to dunk on the defense too much.
The point after
because they're doing most of the work right now.
Groove, that's 14 consecutive
Aeros gonna be tough to beat again this season. Absolutely.
Like they figured out the best way to move the ball against this defense.
Aeros went 11-5. So I'm gonna put it down here first. It's gonna be I'm gonna say they're gonna go 13-3.
Jet is back and ready to put this one in the air.
I think they're good enough for that.
Distance.
They just have to play smart.
This one is fielded by Brandt.
Ooh.
The home team need to rebound quickly as they start this drive.
They might not be the best, but they got the moves.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Let's go. Set. Watch the man. Let's go. Be physical. Watch each other back. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They give it to the halfback.
Nice.
Is there for the
first down
at the 37-yard line.
Christine Shepard. Okay, never heard of a guy named Christine, but you do you, Med.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go. You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
I'm coming through. The visiting
running play.
Line up in a 4-3.
Up the middle.
The back.
Oh.
Burns
He had a little bit of a room, between behind 38, but didn't go for it.
For a few tough yards.
But
2nd and 6. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Temple. So we gonna take it.
The visiting team with a 4-man front.
can be in the air here.
On the
Or not. I've got fooled.
Is there for the tackle.
But so did the
As a coach,
defense.
you need to make sure that you establish your
Have the
running
Gamblers
game as a
played yet?
weapon
No, they
that can hurt
face
the other
the
team.
Bisons this week. If you give me a moment, I can find out when.
47-yard line.
Give up nothing. We like to practice rules.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Broken up.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
We are the second last game on the calendar for this week. Both of our teams are the final 2. So I have the Gamblers at home this week, and you've got the Jet. Or sorry, you're visiting New Orleans. Ooh, that's a nice punt.
A beautifully angled punt that goes out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, so you're playing against the Jazz
this upcoming week.
They're the final 2
Put it
games.
exactly where he wanted to. Now the other guys are in a big
So it's
hole
gonna be
to
a
start this
rematch
drive.
All on
of
their own 3.
I can do it. Ain't no foul.
The defense lines up in the
rematch
next
of
one. Gets rid of it.
the divisional
He
game.
makes the
Oh,
grab.
sorry, hang on.
Is there for the tackle at the 11-yard
I thought we played each other.
A successful
Okay, maybe not.
offense is one that can run
Not in the
and
playoffs,
throw
at least.
for good yardage on 1st down.
Pickup of about 8. Ball on their own 11.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
I totally don't know what just happened. I wasn't looking.
Clear. Clear. Let's go now. All on us, y'all. Hold the look.
Hand it off to the back.
Not a bad
He's
run.
there on the stop at the 21-yard line. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't
So
a bad
the
idea
Clydesdales are a
because you know they
smash
like to
mouth
run.
kind of team,
You
which
gotta be
is
sure to bring guys
more
in the right
about the
place.
running plays
You think they might
and the
run to the
Aeros,
outside?
I guess, or the
Additional
air it
blitzers
out
in the
type,
middle isn't going to help you much.
arch
The
type, whatever.
visiting team
And
with 3
so they're more
receivers
productive
tight.
in the air. That's what they build their philosophy around. But
This one will be spotted
up
at the
until now,
21.
Chandler's
So
been
that
able to
tackle
ball
was his
out.
third.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on their own 21.
21-yard line.
Be careful. Danny. Let's
Hobbs
run, man.
from the shotgun.
Let's go. Yo.
Looking
Lots of
comfortable
time in the pocket.
Deep throw.
Oh boy.
This pass is incomplete. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain.
That's kind of scary how much time he had. I'm not even counting, the fact that he didn't get it, but the fact that he was able to get a throw off after being that well defended.
Drops back. Unleashes the deep ball.
Gone. Oh, okay, I guess not.
Is there for the tackle. He did his job, found the single coverage, and delivers a perfect pass. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go. Go make a play. Hey, let's go 1D. Let's go. Be physical.
He tucks it away. They'll go with the
What?
play fake. Throwing. This one falls incomplete.
Sure.
He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL
Got him by a
rely on
shoelace.
timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Play football.
Reached down and yanked that, and down he
Chandler
went.
in the backfield.
Under 10.
He hands it off. Play action. Throws it. Picked off.
Bro, where were you going with that run?
Savvy linebacker gets the turnover.
Most guys have been
Ronnie.
around the league for a long time, aren't easily
My
fooled.
man.
When the quarterback looks them off or
Hey,
pump fakes,
that was a
they stay
very
in their feet, keeping their eyes on them, and then make
unfocused
this type
throw.
of play.
Following the interception, it's
I don't
now
think he really
1st
had an
and
idea what he
10.
was doing.
Stop that motor. No more, fellas.
Number 33, the lone setback, dropping back to pass on 1st down.
And neither
It's
does
Sanders,
Scott,
number
I
54,
guess.
Had the coverage on the play.
54 on the coverage.
It's just so weird to me that 84 overall, and that's what we get.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Stay soft, man. What's the hard count? 3 shoot. Back it up, baby. There we go, D.
Yeah, like 5 plays around his one guy. Yeah. Oh my
He
goodness.
just ran out of time. He's got to do a better job of feeling the rush. You always want to keep your eyes downfield. You have to know
just
or
put through
feel
some
when
of
that
that
rush
guy's,
is getting to you. You have to have a
crotch
time
with his
clock in your
hands.
head so you can get the pass off just a
0
beat
for
early.
8 on 3rd down conversions. Love that.
Scott out of the gun.
Please, for the
Gets
love
rid
of
it.
God.
This pass is incomplete. The home team cannot convert a 3rd down today. This is the 9th time.
Let me tell you,
I'm not
seeing
even a
who's
Clydesdales
getting
fan,
physically
let's
beat
be
up.
honest.
Give a lot of credit to the defensive coordinator for being prepared and putting
This
his
is painful.
players in a position to make plays.
I don't know how clown guy in the
Now here's the
stands
punt
and the
unit as the
70-year-old
defense
do
forces
this
a
in this
3-and-out.
trailer at home, drinking all that Budweiser deals with this. With this
From
team.
the 26-yard line.
I mean, he's probably drunk half the time, so he doesn't really, that takes away his pain. But I genuinely do not understand how people can cheer for that team
Ball on their own 29.
and not feel pain.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
I guess I can kind of relate being a Raiders fan, but
The backs are lined up in an eye.
It's on. They ain't got nothing.
Hand it off. Roberts is there for the
Scott's reaction
tackle.
after that sack
Running
is
the
the
ball
same one all
consistently
5
is the
Clydesdales
first step
have right now.
in creating
Yeah.
a balanced attack.
Second and
No,
4.
this game is definitely over. I do not see Scott bringing this team back.
Hey, watch the screen.
Well, I guess it'd be his second string partner that does, but I don't see it.
Here comes the blitz. Throws it.
Ooh, low throw, but
Gets it. Johnston is there on the stop at the 46-yard
all 5
line.
Clydesdales
He
fans,
has
yeah,
such
I kind of
great
figured that's what you
field
meant.
awareness. Always knows where his receiver is going.
I'm very impressed with his decision making. He's very good at making his reads quickly while getting the ball to his receivers in space so that they can pick up extra yardage.
No more, fellas.
The home team come out in a nickel package.
Let's go one deep. We coming around.
With the pass,
Yeah,
drops the
Oof.
interception. Price was the intended receiver on that play.
not
Sparks was there on the
quite.
coverage.
They have to bench Scott. Yeah, for real. Like, you got 4
2 minutes left
preseason
in
weeks
the
for
quarter.
positional battles, but if you can bring the Clydesdales back,
Yeah, you see me.
then
Hobbs with
you
a man
deserve
in
the
motion
starter spot.
on the carry. Great fake. Closing
Oh.
in, throwing. Rennick is there for the
A little bit of
tackle
pressure that he
at
felt,
the
but still got it
49.
off.
Dickerson makes
on
the
the play.
catch, but can't pick up the yardage, so they're looking at 3rd down. Ball at about
I don't see how
midfield.
they can't unless they want to suck. Yeah, for real.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down.
Hey, watch the counter. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Nothing. They don't get nothing. It's on. We're talking about Rhea. Turn it up now. Come on. All right, let's go. Stay close now. Hold the look. Be careful. Here we go.
What are we doing? Oh, we're killing the clock. That's why.
Gets the delayed handoff. They're going to spot this one at the 48-yard line. He got in there and made the tackle, his 4th of the game.
That guy's
They
got
can't
grass
get the
all over
first
him.
down on that running play, and since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. Jet will come in now to punt it away. Brandt sets up, waiting for the punt.
Oh my goodness. Just kick the damn ball. Thank you.
This one goes out of bounds.
Might have been a decent. I don't know where that went out. Around the 10 probably. Just before the 10.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Strong right. Let's go, D. Let's go.
The visiting
They ain't
team
got nothing.
come out in a
One
nickel
of us gonna
package.
make a play. Flip it up.
On the ground. Burns
All right.
is there for the tackle
8-yard play.
at the 20-yard line.
He's looked good so far. I just keep giving him the ball.
On the play. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Check. Defense, get ready.
Means goes in motion. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. The pass falls
Brother,
incomplete.
what are
That
you
short pass
doing? What is
incomplete.
going through
It'll
your
be 3rd down
brain?
now.
Receiver on the play.
If they decide to throw for the first,
I'd
I'd make sure and tell my quarterback
Is
to go ahead
Scott
and run
brain
for
dead?
it if he sees some
I
open
mean,
field.
the answer is
And
yes. We
just
know
call
that
a
answer
timeout
already,
if he
but
can't get out of bounds.
like, where were you going with that?
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
John Madden spitting. Oh, they actually made it on 3rd down.
Number
Damn.
54 comes up to make
Only
the
took
play
him the first
at
2
the
quarters.
23. So he gets about 5 yards and the first.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Get me going. Let's go, D.
Number 33, the lone setback. Gets
In
the
the
pass
air,
off.
lobs one.
Nearly intercepted. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
When you've got a receiver who wins a lot of jump ball situations, you've got to throw
The
it
look
deep
of
to him.
pain on Scott's
That time,
face.
the defender got the better jump.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Get it up. It's showtime.
It only took them
The
2
visiting
quarters.
team
Yeah,
come out
I
of
mean,
the
I'm not wrong. It
Means
kind of
comes
did.
in motion.
To get
the
1
halfback.
3rd down conversion
Exit is there on the stop. At the
and not be able to do it
25-yard line.
that
The
again.
defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
On the play.
Quarter of the game. I don't know why you guys are wasting timeouts.
Ball on the 25-yard
Scott's
line.
got to Hail Mary it down somewhere, but even then he's going to give it away.
Nickelback this time. Gets the
Why are you
ball.
running on a 3rd? Okay, fair enough, but
Shepherd is there for
you're going
the
to use
tackle.
one more
This is where
timeout
the
and then not
defense
do anything
needs
with
to
it.
just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent them from getting into field goal range.
Watch each other back. Let's go. There we go, D.
Okay, this will be in the air.
They'll go from the shotgun. Pass play here on 1st down. With the pass, it's batted
He's-
away. He's having a tough time getting anything going on this drive.
You have to give credit to the defense out there. Those last few times he dropped back to throw, he didn't look comfortable.
I can't wait to look
That's because
over
they did a
the.
good job confusing him with the
I'm
scheme
kind of
and
looking
their
forward to
coverage.
the Little Caesars post-game show because I can't wait to see his attempts and his completions.
Going for the deep man.
That's-
Ooh, nearly picked off.
These are desperation throws now. Scott's trying to keep his
And this should be
relevancy
the last
alive.
play of the half.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
They worry about us coming. Come on.
They worry about us coming, he
The
says.
visiting team come out on a nickel
I don't think
package.
nobody's worrying about you
Again,
right
in
now.
motion.
Final play of the half.
Knocked away.
It might have been a completion had he not been tackled, but it wouldn't have gotten very far. Oh, there's 1 second left on the clock.
And this should be the last play of the half.
Everything you got. They ain't getting nothing. All day, baby.
This is the last play of the half. Empty backfield.
10.
Dropping back.
Everybody's running.
Throw.
Brother,
And
you're
the
not
catch
getting
is
anything out of
made.
that.
Carswell comes up to make the play
At the
at
end
the
of the first
49.
half.
All right, well, it's
The end
24
of
to
the
3.
second quarter
Surprise
with
is
the
not
score.
more.
The visiting team.
Ron Hobbs has made a few mistakes to prevent that, but
3.
24 to 3.
Begin the third quarter of play.
I'm just going to pause this for a moment, and we're going to read this together. 8 first downs, 6 first downs for the Clydesdales. So Aeros 8, Clydesdales 6. 11 passing yards for the Clydesdales, 229 for the Aeros. 88 rushing yards for the Clydesdales, 64 for the Aeros.
The most important thing to do now is
total
to protect
yards.
the football. You got a good lead,
293
and
to
you don't want to throw it
299
away
in
by
favor
making
of
any
the
costly
Aeros.
mistakes.
2 turnovers for each team. 11 minutes 38 seconds to 8 minutes and 22 seconds time of possession in favor of the Aeros. So now
The
let's
home team come out in a nickel package.
calculator.
Danny.
Pass on first
293
down. Under pressure, going for the deep man.
divided by
Almost picked off. He read the single
99.
coverage and went
They've
for it all
almost
on first
tripled
down.
the amount
Intended
of
receiver on the play.
yardage against the Clydesdales, the Aeros. So that's insane.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
No, one. Be careful. They ain't got nothing.
Number
Burger
31,
King
the
now
long
has
back,
ketchup
drops
nuggets.
back. Pressure
Interesting.
with the pass. The
Ooh.
defense has it. The alert
Make that
cornerback gets the
3-2 for
interception.
He has a way of
turnovers.
becoming a receiver. He just shadows
Ed
so
Payton
well.
missed this one. That wasn't Ron Hobbs, I don't think. I think I'm a little bit blind.
Following the interception, it's now
Ball on
first
the
and 10.
26-yard line.
Let's go.
Kilgore is the QB for the Clydesdales. I'm not. Oh yeah, I knew that.
Looking to run it here.
I think he's a rookie too. I think.
At the
I think.
26.
Don't quote
He
me
has
on
a
that.
fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
It's second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
We like to practice wolves. Let's go. Here we go.
The visiting
Can
team.
Kilgore get
with a
anything
four-man
going?
Front. To the end zone. It's
And
down
a double
away.
coverage,
This is
but
an incredible play by the defender.
it was
You know, He didn't
close.
look like he would be there in time, but he jumped over the top of everyone, and he got
You know
his
what? I'll
hand
give
up
it to him
knock
because
away.
he had his man. It just became double coverage.
Oh, this is too tough for you.
Gonna be another throwing
Number
play.
19 with a man
I
in
almost
motion.
caught it. Was.
Pressure coming with the throw.
He threw it away.
Incomplete. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit
See,
the
like Scott,
defensive line. They
like
do a
you know,
nice
Kilgore
job
hit the
tying
end
up the
zone.
blockers and can
Scott
bring
Scott
pressure
would
up
have
the
hit the
middle.
upright
When you
or would
combine
have
their
thrown it
play
back
with the
towards
fact
his
that
own
the defensive coordinator
end zone.
likes
So
to bring additional
it's
blitzers from the outside,
you know,
it can make for a
he was
very
close.
long day for the quarterback.
44
Heads out
yards.
to try this field goal.
That's through.
The attempt is good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
This is a different
This one is
kicker, so
handled by Plummer.
I'm kind of glad that Sarah's getting his legs rested because that was a lot of kicking for him to do in that first half.
Come into play now as they try to put this game away.
Ball on
They'll
their
take
own
over
25.
At the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Turn it out now. Get it started.
I can't tell
The
whose
backs are
name is
lined
on
up
the
in an
back
eye.
of that jersey, number 18's jersey.
From the start.
Hand it off.
Oh, he's
The 40 is
Damn.
there for the
31
tackle.
on the carry.
The veteran with a good game.
21-yard
He's
gain
taken
on
his
the
share
play.
of licks over the years. That hasn't stopped him from busting off long gainers like that every now and then.
Anderson.
Ball on their own
10.
46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Will. Let's ride, man. Set. Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's go.
He was almost gone. He was almost gone.
Looking to run it here. This one will be spotted at the 47. He records his third tackle of the game.
1-yard
This
gain
team's
on the
always
play.
trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
So a gain of about 1. Ball at
Second and
midfield.
9. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Let's turn it up, D.
Gets rid of it. And this pass is
Yeah.
complete. Number 21 is there on the stop.
Clydesdales keep
at
giving
the
up too
50-yard
many big
line.
plays.
Wright makes the catch but doesn't
This
get
is
very
true.
far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
On third down, they have to get the ball to the 44 to convert.
We coming to wreck.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Closing in, throwing.
Ooh,
Roberts
Damn.
is there for the tackle at the 41.
This is
How did
good
he make that
communication
happen?
between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where
Jonathan
the first
Sankey
down
on his
marker is,
knees.
and they recognize the type of coverage
I thought
the
that was a
defense is
throwaway.
playing.
He made that
Ball
work.
is there, and so is the catch.
Big ups to Sankey on making that play happen. That gives him a 1st and 10 rather than a 4th.
Pratt moves in motion.
You gotta have it, D. Stay focused up.
Hand it off.
That's through for a 1st.
Pate is there on the stop
31
at
with
the
the carry.
29. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Solo. Here we go. Knock him out.
The visiting team line up in the bunch formation, dropping back to pass on 1st down. And it's caught.
Had the right wide receiver open for that.
22. Anderson completes that for about a 6-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 3 to go.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Check it. Come on.
Number 31, the deep man. They'll spot this one.
I love how nobody knows where the ball is.
Tackle is his 5th of the game.
That was a
The
good
camera
job
just
by the
decides, oh, we're
back
gonna
who
pan
just
over
saw
here.
the hole, and boom, he hit it right in there for a few yards, and he got the chain gang moving.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're threatening inside the 20.
Hey, soft, man. Watch out. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
They have a big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20. Under pressure, gets rid of it.
Okay, he's at the 2 now.
At the 3-yard
How
line,
did he?
and they're making it
How
look
did
easy out there. Their 5th
How did he
first
do
down
that?
of the
You
drive.
ask because he's
And
playing the
key out there has
Clydesdales.
been
Yeah.
great play calling and even better execution. They mixed it up well.
I mean, again, he was on his knees as he made that
This whole
catch.
drive.
3 yards will get them 6 points.
Watch screen. Hold the look.
He hands it off.
If he threw for the touchdown, this game is
And watch,
practically
this is the
over.
thing. He looks like one of those downhill runners, and he shows some power, and power gets him right into the end zone.
Oh, my B-reel went off, and I didn't even know. That is very unfortunate. Write it up, DJ. This one's in the books for real. Gotta go find ourselves some horse racing or something to keep us entertained.
The extra point attempt is good.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments, and hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Brendan with the horse emoji.
Newberry comes in to kick off.
Newberry. Oops. Dang. Oh. New ball. That's fine.
From the 1.
From the 1. Oh. Okay. I
Number
see
88
you.
finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 35.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Watch in.
Oops.
Hey, watch that screen.
Brown lines up behind his fullback in the eye. With the counterplay. Number 57 comes up to make
I don't know
the
what
play.
happened. Oh,
At
he
the
just.
37.
Yeah.
On the play.
Let's
might
take
not
this
be
moment to
busting
remind our
off
audience that
big
Trackside Live will
Those
be
linemen
airing
are
almost
really
every day
working
right here
hard
on
down there.
HRN. You
So a
bet.
pickup of maybe 3.
Hosted by your very own
2nd
Brendan
down
Hancock.
to go.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Lucky.
They'll go from the I formation. Gets rid of it. Barnes is there on the stop. At
We
the
got horse racing
43-yard
from around the
line.
This is
world.
every offensive
America,
line.
Canada,
That third and short situation.
Alaska,
Gain of a handful.
the Middle East, because I know the Middle East has
Ball on their
horse
own
racing out
43.
there.
Ball on
The UK, you know,
43-yard line.
we got a lot of it. It might not be the best horse racing
The
quality
visiting
in the
team
world, but you
with
know
a
what?
4-man front.
We take pride in being able to provide you horse racing. Brendan, I never signed up for that. Oh boy. Well,
Number 19 picks the wrong
You're gonna
spot
do
to throw
it.
to lead turnover, John.
Yep, sometimes you think you can sneak one
those
by.
dudes just disappeared
Then
off
the
the
defense
sideline.
makes a great play on the ball and beats your receiver to it.
Huh. You might not have signed up for it, but you didn't volunteer, but you're being voluntold. Good luck, have fun, enjoy
After
it.
the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 47.
Solo.
Number 31, the lone setback.
Everything you got. Watch
Hand off to the tailback. Rennick created problems in the backfield on that play.
He's had some decent runs, but he's not putting up the kind of yardage that they were
I got
hoping
you,
for.
he says. All right. He might not have signed up for it, but he's willing. So that's all that matters.
The visiting team line up in the bunch formation. Dropping back, pressure, Rosen. And
how did he get that pass off?
Comes up to make the play at the 50-yard line.
Watch this. He
don't know if he
stands
gained
up
anything
and
off
he
of
puts
it.
him right down. That stops
I'll
him
do
in
my
your tracks
best.
right there.
Play pass.
Oh, this too tough for you.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Stay in your lane. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's go. Let's go. Be good.
Throwing. He hits his receiver. Mason is there.
Fourth
for the
down still,
tackle.
but
At the 44.
might be
That tackle by the
close.
corner will bring up fourth down.
Might be close for field goal. No, they're oh no, I guess it'd be at the 50. So it's not really doable, but I thought maybe
He's
for a
trying
split
to
second
pin
they would
them
try
down
for a
inside
field
their
goal.
own 10 on this one. He signals for a fair catch. First and 10.
All right, what can Kilgore do?
Let's go. Let's go, boys.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3.
Oh, that was not
The
good.
defensive line wins that battle.
Yeah, and he was looking for a place to cut back, but the defenders had all their gaps, and there was no place to cut at all.
Second down, and they need 15 for the first.
On the 15-yard line.
They soft, man. Yeah. It's on. Hey, watch the ball. Be the hammer, not the nail. What's the hard count? Get me going.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. It's batted away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Means was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
3rd and 15. Ball on the 15-yard line.
It's on. Keep your head up, big boy. Let's go, D. Set.
Following trackside will be around the NAFBL DJ Harrison, former career head coach Jack Del Rio. You bet.
Pass ball's incomplete. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's
I've not
best
been
receiver.
looking at the screen for
Nothing
a hot
happening
minute.
for
I've
the
been looking at my
offense. They're
phone.
forced into a 3
but-
and out.
Oh, Sarah's back to... Oh, he's the punter, not the kicker. No wonder. Again, I'm still learning players from...
42-yard line.
Ooh, that have been around since last season. So.
Returns this one to the 48-yard line.
Gain of 5 yards.
Ball on their own 48.
Start the drive at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Here we go.
They have the lead, and one big reason is because they've done a real good job on the ground on first down.
Not bad. And that success
Not a
leads to
bad one up the
bigger
middle.
and better things, usually.
Number
Gain of
31
4
rumbles
on the
forward for a
play.
gain of 4. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Deuce it, deuce it. Turn it up now. I can do it, baby. Watch the snap down.
Tosses it out to the right.
Not quite there for the
Is
first,
there
but
for the tackle
on the carry.
at the 44.
3-yard gain
Mixing
on the
runs
play.
with passes keeps the defense honest.
Just about a 3-yard gain. Looking to
3rd and
convert on
2.
3rd down, they have to
Ball
get
on
it to the 42.
44-yard line.
Stay tight, tight. Not 1 inch, fellas. Watch the
Anderson
range.
scans the defense from the gun.
They don't get nothing. So we
do Clydesdales really not have a tail? I've just been staring at this logo.
And it's complete. The 30, the 20, stiff arms the defense to the ground. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line. He keeps racking up yards, and that catch moves him over the 150 mark.
Let me get back to you on that one.
They need 10 for the touchdown.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. They ain't got nothing. Knock them out.
The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it.
Yeah, it's on.
Pressure coming.
Oh,
Steps up
brother,
on the
no
move.
way. What was I
passes
doing?
Hey, you don't want to waste too many opportunities like
I found the
that.
same clip art that I
Was his
used for the
intended
logo, and I don't know what the hell I did.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line.
That's mildly unfortunate.
Watch this. Watch the back.
Cross play to the right.
I would have to see the
Number 30
midfield
is
logo
there on the
to
stop.
tell you if I actually
At the
screwed it
7.
up or
Number
not.
31.
Because
Slashes
that
ahead for a gain of 3.
that scorebug logo's, too dark.
So it's
3rd
third
and
down,
7.
and they can actually get a
Ball on
first
the
down
7-yard
without
line.
getting a touchdown.
Watch your eyes. Watch the face. Let's ride, man. Let's
They've
go,
executed
y'all.
very well on 3rd down so far, and that's a
We're
big
talking about
reason why they're ahead at the
All right.
moment. Dropping back,
Looking,
throws to the end zone.
oh,
It's broken up. Great
Diving.
play by the cornerback to get to that
Diving
pass
play
before
by
it
the
was completed
defense.
for what would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, he got his hand up at the last second after making the adjustment to the ball.
all right. So 25-yard field goal attempt from Newberry.
He shouldn't have
He's
any
made one
problems with this
at
attempt.
25. And he's made another at 25.
Newberry sends it between the uprights for the 2nd time.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what
Midfield
didn't. So the
Wyatt,
next
the
drive,
Clydes-
we'll get him a TD.
The Clydesdale has a bobtail. Oh my god, it really does not have a tail. I messed that up. Man. You know what? Budget production. That's just...
Good distance.
the team didn't have enough money to paint the tail on the
From
field,
the 4-yard line.
so they just cut it off the logo.
They forced a 3 and out on the last series.
Alright, now... Oh, Diller's back.
Ball on their
Start
own
the drive
23.
at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go,
What can
boys.
Kilgore start to do? You know what? It fits the
Brown
team. It really
lines up
does fit
behind
the
his
team.
fullback in the eye. Toss play to the right. Number 38
This team's not
comes
doing
up to
anything.
make the
On the
play.
run.
When your running
No
game is
gain
struggling,
on the
you have
play.
to start looking for offense from some of your other players. They can loosen it up a little with a few passes. It should open up those running lanes again.
Ball on their own
And 9.
24.
Ball on the
Wyatt the
24-yard
Bobtail
line.
Clydesdale.
We turning it up. Don't stop. Don't stop.
New mascot.
Do something. Do something.
Here they come. Gets rid of it, and it's caught. They'll spot this one at
Number
the 30.
88
That's 3
makes the
tackles so
reception.
far for him today.
7-yard
Number 19
gain
throws that
on the
pass
play.
for a gain of 7.
Oops.
3rd and 3. Ball on the
There we go.
30-yard line.
Watch the face.
They're going to write a Christmas tune about him, probably.
46 defense in this time. Tucks it away.
I
Setting
mean-
up play action with the pass. This pass is incomplete. They won the battle at
Okay.
the line of scrimmage and forced a
Um,
bad throw.
Every
You know what?
quarterback needs a
I'm
little
thinking
time
about
to
it.
look over the
And Wyatt
field.
the
There we saw
sorry,
a defense
Wyatt the
who
Bobtail
wasn't given
Clydesdale.
any time at
Not
all.
only does it rhyme, it kind of works. I'm not going to sing it because
Plummer
I'm
is
not
the
good
deep
at singing,
return
but
man.
you get the idea.
Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 22-yard line.
Ball on their
Seattle
own 22.
will start the drive at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
Solo. Solo.
Number 31, the lone back.
Hey, here we go. Hey,
I still have a whole nother quarter of this to
Little
go in.
misdirection.
I'm like a toddler with ADHD. Oh, he's gone.
Robbins
Okay,
comes up
well.
to make the
31
play.
on the carry.
John, they've always considered
thought
him one of their
if
home
Robbins
runners.
wasn't there, he was
Here's what he
gone.
does. When he goes
But yeah, I
through
feel
the
like an
hole,
AD
he gets
toddler
low
with
and he makes
ADHD.
himself
I'm
small,
kind of sitting here,
giving the defense
and the
nothing
scheme's
to hit.
lopsided. I'm
Then he
trying to,
stretches out and
I'm
really
having
picks
fun,
up
but at the
speed.
same time, I'm kind of losing
Flashing through the
focus because
secondary for a big
this
gain.
this
They've
game
been
is
solid at
a
running the
bit
ball on
boring in
first
that
down,
regard.
John.
But
Yeah, when you gain 5 yards or more, it sets you up in good second and
Brendan
third
says I'll put
situations.
together some
Gets
nurse
the
one
pass
day.
off. He was tipped. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the
Receiver
defensive
on the play.
coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
There were 3 Clydesdales on that. I didn't know if you know,
on the 47-yard line.
I thought maybe one of them could get it, but guess not.
Throws it.
Boom.
The 20.
Gone.
Here's an opening.
Oh,
the 10.
my Lord.
Touchdown, visiting team.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here.
Joey Anderson.
He reads the coverage,
123
yards
and then
throws it.
123 yards on 13 passes. 1 touchdown. The one that just happened. Oh, he just high knees his way into the end zone. Gotta put. Is there a mercy rule or something? No. Remember that 213-point game I put up against the Miami Dolphins with the Raiders? Yeah, that was there was no mercy rule there.
The point after is good.
Even the Aeros back up some miles ahead of the Clydesdales for real.
They just can't seem to stop him.
But again, that just kind of goes to show, you know, you get handed a poor hand, dealt a poor hand with players, and then now you got to try and build a team up. Meanwhile, you got the Aeros who went, you know, 11-5 or whatever it was I said, and made it to the finals.
This one is fielded by number 88
with very minimal roster edits.
The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession.
On the return.
Ball on their own 21.
41-6. Oh, jeez.
Out of the I formation. Johnson goes in motion. He hands it off. Number 94 is there for the tackle.
The defense made that play stretch further than the runner wanted to make it.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Watch the fake. We turning it up. Let's go, let's go. Here we go.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package, closing in.
Covering guys downfield is a good way to get pressure on the
I love just looking at the crowd.
If he can't find someone downfield, then he has to throw it away,
over here.
Hold it, or pull it down quickly. Or the pass rushers will be right there to haul him down.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack.
All day, baby, come on. I'm coming through, baby.
Only one man in the backfield. Number 19 sends a man in motion. Drops back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Gore stops him short of the marker.
That was close.
He's caught, but the defense stops him, and so it'll be 4th down.
And that's what you need on the 3rd down play. Make sure that he doesn't get the 1st down.
Inches. Oh, see, just QB sneak. You know, not that really helps, but just try to get a 1st down.
For the punt. Plummer looks like he's ready for the return.
Or, okay,
so we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the visiting team ahead of the home team. 41-6. The home team, who are just about dead in this one.
Finally, the 4th quarter.
Final quarter.
10 more minutes left of this. I'm eating old soggy, well not old, but soggy cold McDonald's french fries to pass the time.
From the 24. Plummer returns this one to the 32-yard line.
Gain of 7 yards.
Ball on their own 32.
At the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
Deuce it. We like to practice wolves. There we go, D. Let's go.
With a counterplay. Robbins is there on the stop.
I'll tell you, he might have one of the fastest first steps in football. He's one of those guys who is patient, accelerates quickly, and is very good at using his downfield
Hold on.
blockers.
It's 2nd down, 2 to go.
Ball on the 41-yard
Dang, I saw you had a
line.
rough time at McDonald's earlier. Yeah, it was
Let's turn it up, D.
it was a bit
Only
rough.
one man in the backfield.
Yeah, you see me. Not today.
We have
With the pass, and
Nice throw.
he hits his target.
bad reception.
At the 43, he wraps up the
the-
ball carrier, and his tackle
I
total
stopped
is
at
now
the one
4. They get
about
1st down
25
yardage
minutes
on
out
that
of
hookup.
town that I work in, and
Ball on the 43-yard line.
I got into the parking lot, pulled in, and I saw all the cars. I was like, oh crap. So I walked into the McDonald's, and there's a lineup at the till. They have three kiosks or 2 screens on each.
Jumps up,
oh my goodness.
Bales is quarterback out by making a
So yeah, they have 6 sets of screens.
Yep, that was an unbelievable
one's not
catch.
working.
That took the ability to block out the entire field
and
focus on bringing them in.
So everybody's using the other 5. Okay, no big deal. I can wait. Took like 5 minutes to wait for one of those things. The line didn't go down any at the cash register, and the screen is full of numbers. And so
will work out of the shotgun.
it took a while to get my food.
Pressure, steps up into the pocket, throwing.
Ooh, almost a tighty.
Just can't hang on.
Pretty good
Yeah,
play call on that one.
it was a rough
Everything
time.
happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
I almost stalled the car trying to back out of McDonald's.
It's second and goal at the 5-yard line.
I'd actually be happy to see the Aeros run the clock right now. Yeah, me too, Brennan.
The home
Me too.
team come out in a nickel
They're just showing off for
Pratt
real.
comes in motion.
Joey Anderson that needs to put in the effort, put in the work though to get for the starter spot.
Floats one into the end zone. Touchdown, visiting team.
This is a good play by the
So it's
offense
what,
in the red zone.
48?
The
It's
wide
gonna be
receiver
48
is
to
going to
3,
break away right
6,
here
48 to 6.
and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
What did I order? I ordered a double quarter pounder. I bought large fries. I didn't put 2 and 2 together because I went and redeemed points for a 10-piece chicken nugget. With large fries. So I had the burger, the 10 chicken nuggets, and the large fries, which I'm slowly eating.
The extra point attempt is good. The visiting team
So that was my
continue
order.
to increase their lead.
Another TD, yes sir, 48 to 6. Good night.
Newberry is just about ready to kick this one away. From the 2.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team, and I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
First and 10
over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Get me going. Come on.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Throwing. Interception. So he throws the fourth quarter interception. He just should have tucked it away and run with it.
Apologies, I was listening to a voice message. You're making me hungry. There's a McDonald's literally 2 to 3 minutes from my house, brother. I wish. If that, I mean, I'm kind of glad because I'd be there like 3 times a week had I not had one. I'd be 3 times I'd be there 3 times a week had I had one that close, but yeah.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Ball on the 23.
What is your go-to? What McDonald's order?
Out of the I formation. Anderson
fun story. When I was in Cleveland, oof, guy just got upended. When I was in Cleveland, my buddy Damon and I, we stopped there after we were done at
Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Cedar Point,
on the 20-yard line.
and I got a McDonald's Sprite.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Move to the United States. Oh my God! I would move to the U.S. solely for McDonald's Sprite. That stuff hits different than what we have in Canada. And you guys still have plastic straws. We have the paper ones that melt after like 2 minutes. 2 double cheeseburgers, large fries, and a large Coke. Hoo-wee. Big man eats.
Newberry comes in for the extra point.
I guess double cheeseburgers aren't that big.
The point
They're just
answer
small
is
ones.
good. The visiting team.
Yeah, it's still a hearty meal, though.
Score.
$55 to 6, man. So we are, well, almost, what, 10 times? They've almost 10, you know,
Booming kick
I guess
downfield.
decade up on the
This one is
Clydesdales.
fielded by number 88.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one.
And the
But it's an issue of pride.
The beef on the
They wanna
cheeseburger
prove
and the
that
quarter
they're
pounder
better than
definitely
they
has a
played
different
so
flavor,
far.
yeah, for real. It's like the seasoning that, because like the beef on the cheeseburger is like just plain, just plain beef kind of deal. The quarter pounder and the double quarter pounder have like some sort of like seasoning.
With a four-man front.
You like the
Johnson,
cheeseburgers
the
more, but
motion
it's not
man.
enough, so I get 2. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. At one point,
This direction. Barnes
my
comes
dad,
out to make the
I learned
play.
from my dad
At
in like
32,
the
9-yard gain.
dadconomics, where if you ordered two cheeseburgers, 2 double cheeseburgers, like with your fries and your
Second down and
drink,
1 to go.
it was actually cheaper than getting a double quarter pounder, and you got more, right? Not anymore. It's actually now cheaper to get a double quarter pounder than it is, I think, for the damn, all right,
is
ball
there
out.
for the tackle at the 49.
Yeah, so
Hey, if
I
you can
think
keep
like
running the
cheaper
ball in the fourth
to
quarter as
get
you're playing catch-up,
the double
that's an
cheeseburger or whatever
advantage that you have over the
combination.
defense, because it keeps
You know,
them
plus
off
if
balance.
it's yeah. McDonald's, like back when, you know, before the pandemic hit, my
Keep the throttle down.
double quarter pounder with cheese used to cost me $10.84.
Pressure coming. Gets
Something
rid of
to that
it. Right on
effect.
target to
Oh,
the
here we
wide
go.
receiver.
Now we're getting
Jenkins
something
comes
going.
up to make the play.
Yeah, so it cost
At
me
the
like
18-yard
$10.85.
Perfect execution
It
to
now
get this
cost me over
first down.
$15 for
Look
the
at it
same
here.
meal
He knows how far they have to
in
move
the last
chains.
like 3
And
years.
he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Watch out. Let's turn it up.
Crossplay to the right.
Please.
Number 38
oh.
is there for the
On the
tackle.
carry.
Brown.
Okay,
takes
well,
the
we're
picture.
getting
Gain
close.
of 3.
On the play.
Let's make it 4. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
One back. One of us gonna make
Only
it.
one man back. Hand it off to the back. George
We are
is
actually,
there on
they're
the
actually
stop.
starting to
At
cook a little
the
bit.
7.
Gain
So he
of
picks
Only
up
took them
about
all
5
game.
on that run, moving the chains in the process.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped them get the first down.
It's
Ball
first
on
and
the
goal
7-yard
at
line.
the 7-yard line.
Let's go, boys. So we gonna take it.
Hang on, sorry,
Defense lines
for the
up in
for the
dropping
odd
back.
silence on
Looks
my
to the
end.
end zone.
Yes!
Touchdown. Home
Finally!
team. Veteran is able to come down with a pass in the end zone.
This is what good
I forgot the dude's name already.
They excel when
Kilgore,
they're given the opportunity
doing more than
to make big
Scott could
plays.
ever do in his career. Finally getting a touchdown. Man, I am proud of Kilgore.
Branch comes into
Scott
attempt the point
being
after.
the poor soul, has gotta hold the
point
kick,
after
hold the
is
kickball.
good.
Yeah,
The home
hold
team
the football
still
for the
down
kick,
by a bunch.
like a peasant, the one that he is. D. Kilgore, thank you. Man, finally it took the Clydesdales 3.5 quarters almost. Here in the States, the 2 cheeseburger meal is like $5 and change. The 2 doubles is $7, and the double quarter pounder is $10.
Nice kick.
Damn,
Plenty
that's
of distance.
cheap. I mean, then again, like cost of living for you guys
From
is
the
a bit
4-yard
lower
line.
than it is here, but that is still cheap, and especially like
Plummer takes this one back
You
to the
know,
23.
the 2 doubles for $7. Again, you're getting like kind of the same amount of food for three and
They'll
some
take over at the
change
23-yard
dollars
line.
less.
First and
So
10.
that ain't too bad.
Knock 'em out. Get it
They were
on.
waiting for us to talk about food instead of focusing on them for real.
Showtime, baby. Turn it up now.
They need to see Wyatt dancing on the
Number
sidelines.
50 is
Number
there for the
31 on
tackle
the carry.
at the 23-yard
No gain
line.
on the
No
play.
place to run on that one.
And the thing is, when you don't get underneath the defensive line, you're not going to have the leverage that's needed to knock them off the ball.
Second and 10.
And that time,
Ball
the
on
defense had all the leverage.
23-yard line.
Watch a man. Brandon! Nothing. They don't get
Anderson
nothing.
with a man in motion.
Hey, look
Oh
at
yeah,
move,
Joey
look at
Anderson's the one I was trying to think of, not Kilgore.
Hand off to the tailback. Spins away.
Oh, okay. Well,
Number
buzzing
30
spin.
pulls him
Number
down
31,
at
the
the
ball
29.
carrier.
Number 31 with a nice
Five-yard
burst
gain
through the middle
on
of that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on
Third
their
and
own
5.
29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. I can do it, baby.
These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead.
We're talking about read.
With the carry,
Army, run.
he's brought down
All
behind
right,
the
fourth
line for
down.
a short
On the
loss.
carry.
Well, that didn't cut
They'd
it.
have to
Now
get
they're
a
looking at
Lions
fourth
bobtail
down.
Clydesdale
the
for a
decision to just
mascot.
keep
They'll
it on
probably
the
get
ground.
sued for
Take
animal
time off the
cruelty.
clock, not force anything.
I don't know if
This
they
is a
get
luxury of being
sued, but
ahead.
you have PETA on Twitter, like, or X or whatever the hell it's called now. You can have PETA.
Jet
This
is
is
ready to
animal
punt this
abuse.
one away. Number
This is
88 is
depicting
back
cutting
to
off
receive
tails of
this kick.
animals. Much
Fair
like they like
catch
to
called
complain.
for.
Oh, he's. Oh,
That was a great
Clydesdales.
kick, sailing more than 50
You
yards.
should have just caught it, buddy. I once again forgot Twitch chat on the stream.
10.
I gotta
Ball
stop
on
doing
the
that.
8-yard line.
They soft, man.
The visiting
Me,
team
me, me.
with a 4-man front.
Let's
Number
go.
19 sends a man in motion.
No, one.
A little misdirection. Low comes up to make
Brown
the
with
play.
the carry.
At the 14,
5-yard
Brown
gain
takes the
on the
handoff on the
play.
counter, picking up 5. Ball on their own 14.
Oh, under 5 minutes to go.
Come on. Hey,
Longest 5 minutes of my life. I said that about the Bald Eagles
Closing
game,
in,
but
stepping up,
No-
he was drilled as he threw.
When you let the
Fastball's
defense get
incomplete.
into your
Number
backfield
94
that
on the
quickly,
cover.
person
bad
right
things
here.
are going to happen to you.
Third and 5. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Here I go. Let's go.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3.
Don't stop that motor.
Under pressure with the throw.
Ooh! Ooh! Oh,
Thomas
too
is
bad he
there
couldn't
for
have
the
made it through
tackle
that. He would have been
at
gone.
the 32-yard line.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on third down.
Good job,
and he's
Ron
there for the
Means.
reception and the first down.
Turn it up now. All on us, y'all. Yeah, let's go, baby.
Pressure. Steps up into the pocket. Fumbled.
Oh, you
Offensive
guys.
lineman picks it up.
Well, big man
Almost
picked it
what
up.
you
That's
said.
good.
As they're trying to get a score in this fourth quarter drive. Second and 7.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
We coming to wreck. Defense, get ready. All right, now.
Starting to put a little something
With the
together
pass,
here. Too little, too
interception.
late, and as we both say that, that's a pick.
Number 57 makes the fourth quarter interception.
Unfortunate, but I mean, it's not surprising. I just took a nice big old look at some dude's butt as I look back at the screen. Very good.
The
First and
offense
10.
gets ready to go
Ball
following
on
the interception.
38-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Under 10. Lucky. Be careful. Knock him out.
And with the counter play, the defender goes down. They're going to spot this one
Number
at the
31
37-yard
on the run.
line. He makes his
1 yard
fifth stop
gain
of the
on
game
the
on that play. Number 31 gets the call on the counter, short gain about a yard.
Second and 9. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go. Deuce it. Set.
Anderson with a man in motion.
Hey.
Hand it off.
No,
Johnston
not
is
anything
there
there
for
for
the
him.
tackle.
With the carry.
Number 31 battles
Gain
his
of
way
2
forward
on
for
the
what
play.
Got 2
appears to
yards
be
out of
a
it, but
2-yard pickup. So
Third
it's
and
third
8.
down as they try to
Ball on
get
the
it to at least the
36-yard
28 and
Not
convert.
today. We're talking about
The
real.
home team
Nothing.
come out in a
They
dime
don't get
package.
nothing.
They give it to the halfback. Nayland comes up to
Chandler
make the
on the
play.
carry.
At the
1 yard
34,
gain on the
Seattle
play.
comes up short on third down, and that's been the recurring theme here today.
They're just not getting into good third down situations, which means that they have problems on first and second down.
Brennan sent me his closest
Newberry will have to
McDonald's.
get a lot of leg into this one.
70% rating is not too bad. Only a 3/4 mile from your house. Trying to kill the clock finally. Boots that one through.
Through the uprights. What a kick.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard
You can hear
work
there's
paying off
no
when you make a kick like this one.
crowd sound. Oh, for God's sakes. Crowd sound. I must be dyslexic. Or just dumb, one of the two. Both. Because there's no crowd here in Wyoming. There's only like 12 people that might be here. The
Sends it sailing.
four clown fans we saw earlier.
From the 3-yard line.
Everybody else has gone home.
Number 88 accelerates and takes it down to the 35. Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Watch out. From the start.
Number 19.
Yeah,
out of the gun.
70%
Number 88
very
in
good.
motion.
Let's go. Get me going. Here I come.
Throws it. Gets his hand on it.
That's
The
just
pass
great
falls
positioning
incomplete.
by the
Number
defender.
80.
He has his
I
eyes
wonder.
in the backfield the whole time.
I
And
know
he
I've
was
got a
right there to
spreadsheet.
break the play up.
Means
The
was
one
the
McDonald's on the
intended
main
receiver
road
on
here
that
in
play.
Nowheresville is so
Almost
bad
at
they
the
serve
2-minute
food
mark
poisoning
now.
as their Happy Meals.
35-yard line.
Well, you know, you gotta just go poison the kids, no big deal.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
We gotta have it, D. It's showtime, baby.
What was that famous Michael Jordan quote?
Gets the pass off.
Screw them
The pass
kids.
is picked off.
Four.
Number
Makes the
19 throws
interception.
that one right to the defense, John.
Yeah, he thought he had his man, but the defender was able to
killed
make that
another
one
pick very
move
well.
to get position, and it was over.
So, so just for reference, the
offense is ready to
Clydesdales,
go
Ball
following
their
the
lowest score
interception.
was
36-yard
3,
line.
and their highest score was 23.
Set.
Hands it off. This one will be spotted
Carroll
at the
on the
39.
run.
And their
He
end
wraps
season,
him up and
the end
now
of the season
has
fan
4
score was
tackles.
21.
Gain of 3.
21%.
2-minute
Second and
warning
7.
coming up.
Ball
Kneel it
on the
out, for real.
39-yard line.
What screen? We like a pack of wolves. Set. Hut.
Hand off to the tailback. Nayland is there
That
on
play
the
is
stop
good for a
at the
first-
Surely you've
32-yard
got
line.
kind of enough time. Might only need one more play, but... So this is an average scoring game. Yeah, this is kind of like in their middle or near like the top end of what they usually score. This isn't taking into consideration the preseason. This is
2
all
minutes to
regular
go.
season.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go. We coming to wreck. Watch the snap down.
Hand it off. Mason is there
Number
for the
31
tackle
on the
at
carry.
the 26.
Gain of
Number
6
31
on the
runs
play.
it through the middle, a gain of about 6.
Second and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
I was trying to find... See, I did something really stupid, as I usually do.
And
What?
It's caught. Robbins comes up to make
How-
the play
how-
at the
how?
1-yard line.
How?
He gets the first down reception.
You're
and
seeing
then
this
some.
too, right? How did he make that? Okay, I'm gonna quickly interrupt this for a moment. I want to see. Bonk. Into his hands, man. No way. Okay, how do I do the rotation thing again? Okay, that's not what I wanted. I can never remember how to rotate. Oh, here we go. So watch this in real time first. He found it. All the power to him. Now in slow-mo time. Bounce off. Oh, it hits him in the face. Off the shoulder. And he's just able to get his hands in there. The ball flips in backwards. Boom. Just kind of magnetizes into his inner elbow. So it's kind of cool.
The ball almost on the goal line, less than a yard away.
This is a cool angle. I didn't mean to do this, but
Turn it up, D.
They line up in the I formation.
No more, fella.
Trying to get to the pylon.
done.
Touchdown, visiting team.
When it comes to a play like this, the lowest man with the best leverage is going to generate
So-
the biggest push. Seems that the offense got
The
plenty low
Aeros
on that
beat
play.
their highest scoring game of entirely last season with, a 58. They're now at 64, going for 65. So, yeah, there's that.
The kicker lines up for the point after.
But no, I did something really stupid where I was going
The
to go
point
back
after is
through
good. The
each
visiting team have
team's
it all working now as they
season
continue
and
to
their
expand
schedule,
their
and I was
lead.
going to put down every score. And I overwrote that save the first preseason game that I streamed. So I can't do that anymore. Unless I've somehow saved something else. But all my other test saves have already been
Newberry comes
overwritten
in
for
to
that.
kick
So
off. And he got all of that one.
they're
A
already too
great
far.
kick.
So, oh well.
This one is handled by number 88. Number
Kickoff
88
return,
has a
25
nice
yards.
return.
I am
Taking
so
it back
surprised
to
that
the
the
26.
Aeros didn't try to kill clock.
Ball on their own
Start the drive
26.
At the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let us dictate.
Brown, the lone
Follow,
setback.
follow.
Number 19
Move in,
sends a
move in.
man in motion. He'll pass on first down.
Hold the look.
Steps up, throws it. He hits his receiver, slips the tackle. Number 94 is there for the tackle
25.
at the 42. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle.
Bring it. Watch each other back. Go along. Go back.
Lots
the
of
pass off.
time.
Number 38
He
is
just
there on the
one-handed
stop.
that.
They're going to go with a
No, he
no
didn't.
huddle.
Yard gain on the play.
Close enough to one hand, though.
Play football. All day, baby. Come on.
Here comes the blitz. Throwing. And he makes the grab.
Okay, why
And
are
it's
you
good
guys,
for
when
a
you guys
first
rush the
down.
clock?
Looks like they'll go
You
with
guys
the
are
hurry
actually
up
doing
here.
something
First down.
productive, but
We turning it up.
see, it just seems a little weird.
We gotta have it, D. I'm coming through, baby.
Oh,
Brings it down looking to run. Fumbled.
Oh,
The
okay,
visiting
well,
team are there to
that
pick
ends
up
that,
the ball.
and that's going to end the game.
Looks like a face mask call, probably the 5-yard variety. They
First
called
down.
it inadvertent.
I'll tell you, these
Ooh.
face masks are getting so big.
Second
you can start off
string
going for a jersey.
quarterback,
with a
Deke
handful of
Kilgore,
face masks.
injured. That was his shoulder. Okay, now who? Are we back to Scott?
Ball
First
on their
and
own
10.
29.
Well, I guess it
Ball on
doesn't
the
really matter because
29-yard line.
the fumble still happened, so.
You can't stop me. Everything you got. On the team.
Give it to the halfback. Number 30 comes up
Number
to make the
31
play.
with the
At
carry.
the 37
That's gonna end this game.
Number
On
31
the play.
has had a great game so far, now has over 100 yards rushing.
Yeah,
Second and 2.
I
Ball on
mean,
the 37-yard line.
yeah, the injury animations are a little odd, but
Roy Sin. Hey.
so that's gonna be it.
Nothing.
We're just gonna
They don't
stand
get
here.
nothing. Not
3.
today.
Oh, what?
Looks like someone
Dead
jumped
ball.
early.
Dead ball. False start on the
Oh
offense.
my God! You guys had one job and you
Vincent
still
was
mess
flagged
this
for the
up.
false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily
Okay,
avoided by
this
just
will be a kneel.
maintaining
Second and
focus.
7.
So this could be the
Ball
last
on the
play of the game.
32-yard line.
God.
Come on.
All right.
Hand
Oh,
off to the
they
tailback.
decided to run it, but
Johnston is there for the
just
tackle
gonna run the
at
game
the
out. We're gonna have our
34-yard
Little
line.
Caesars post-game show.
A lot of
That's the end
scoring,
of the
but a
game.
one-sided game.
65-13.
The away team.
This game was over from the
65,
beginning.
The home team.
Scott
13.
putting
This
that
is Al
Thank you for
Michaels with
attending
John
today's
Madden
ball
saying
interception
goodbye
out.
for EA Sports.
First passing play of the game. Oh, hey, I'm just in time for bed too. Very good. I mean, I've got to edit the other thing first, but game stats. This is the Little Caesars post-game show. Total offense, 639 yards for the Aeros, 239, or 59 rather, for the Clydesdales. 639, doing the math here, 639 divided by 259. They almost 2 point, double and a half that total offense. 19 first downs compared to 12 for the Clydesdales in favor of the Aeros. 7 and 16 for third down efficiency for the Aeros. 3 and 18 for the Clydesdales. 1 fourth down of efficiency, whatever. Rushing yards. 44 rushing attempts for 185 for the Aeros, and Wyoming had 31 for 136. 4.2 and 4.4 average per rush rather. 454 passing yards for the Aeros. They really aired this ball out. 123 for the Clydesdales. That team could not get their passing play going. Here we are. 12 completion attempts and interceptions. 23, 39, and 3 for the Aeros. 12, 39, and 5 for Wyoming. 5 sacks. Whoops, the hell I just did. 5 sacks for the Aeros. None for the Clydesdales. So the Clydesdales getting sacked and not doing the sacking. Average per pass, 11.6 yards per pass for the Aeros, as you'd expect. Total yards, 728 for the Aeros, 548 for the Clydesdales. 6 punts compared to 10 for the Clydesdales. No fumbles for the Aeros. 7 turnovers, 3 turnovers for the Aeros. And time of possession. One penalty for each at 5 yards. 24 minutes of possession for Seattle and 15.5 for the Clydesdales. Going into our individual stats, 5 plays for D. Kilgore, so he's fine. 41.0 passing rating, 717 yards, 1 touchdown. 4 INTs though. He was 9 for 20 at 45%, average of 5.8. And Scott Scott, our rookie, $51 million man, 17.7% or 17.7 passing rating, 23 yards, 1 INT, went 3 for 19 at 15% and 1.2 average yards. Rushing, GT Hankins had himself a good game. It looked better on the field than it does on paper, but nonetheless, 83 yards, 19 attempts, average of 4.3 yards. D. Kilgore got himself some nice yardage in that game, had a couple runs, 28. Josh Brown, the halfback, 20 yards, and Chris Lawson, another fullback rather, at 5 yards. Sorry, I should go to the game for this. This is my mistake. Going back to passing rather, so we can catch up with Seattle. Joe Anderson, 126.1 rating, 13 for 19 at 225, 3 touchdowns through 1 pick, 11.8 average yards. And Ron Hobbs, 85.1 for the 7-year pro at Notre Dame, 229 yards, 10 for 20 at 50%, 11.4. So Joey Anderson had himself a game, and so he's looking right now, I think, the favorite for that team's positional battle. Rushing, Jonathan Sankey had that sliding kneel catch there at that one point. Didn't know how he made that happen. 106 yards, 2 touchdowns, 21 attempts, 5 average rushing yards. JT Hankins, we'll talk about him. Lonnie Chandler, 65 yards. Jonathan Terrell, 14 yards on 3 attempts. Now we go to receiving for the game. There we go. Conrad Pratt at 213 yards receiving on 6 receptions, average of 35.5. He balled out. Rob Price, 6 receptions for 100 yards. Lonnie Chandler, 2 for 49. Courtney Scott, first-year pro out of Pittsburgh, had 4 touches, 47 yards. Chuck Bailey, 2 for 38. Ron Means, he was spotlighted earlier, 2 for 30. Terry Dickerson, 2 for 19. 2 for 18 for Marco Gill. Joaquin Kopp, 1 for 16. I forgot that he went to Wyoming. Price McGee, 2 for 16, 15 yards for Josh Brown. Tremaine Diller had 13 after that injury. 8 yards for Sankey. It ranks at 7 yards. And Charles Johnson had 5 yards. Blocking, 1 sack for Rusty Gross. 11 pancakes. 1 pancake for Dwayne Wesley and Dean Mays each. And Marty Jervis. Kind of go through the list here real quick. None of these really exactly matter, but yeah. Defensive, 9 tackles, 1 for loss. Rodney Rennick had a decent game. Casey Johnston, rookie for Wyoming. Jonathan Vargas. So there's guys that had some decent games for tackles. Oh yeah, Bryce Carswell had the 1 interception. I think he went to score that one because it was 34 yards exactly, and that was the one that Scott would have thrown the pick for. Kind of quickly go through all these. Whoever's interested can stop the video and take a look or slow it down, whichever. Kicking, here we go. 3 field goals made for out of 3, 100%. 52 long for Lamont Newberry, the 12-year of SC State. Wade Branch had 2, went 2 for 2. 44 yards long, and then yeah, those are just kickers. Punting is where we get the real numbers. 47.5 average on 10 punts, 476 yards for James Sarah. His net was 436, and Carson Jett 46.1 average on 6 for 277 and 216 net yards. Longest was 57 for Sarah and 63 for Jett. I think that's every. Oh no, hang on. 25.7 average kick return for Tremaine Diller, 21.7 for David Brandt. Rob Price had 20 average. Or had, sorry, well I guess it should 180 for Tremaine Diller overall yards, 109 for Brandt, 20 for Price, and 51 for Michael Plummer, 17 yards average on 3 kick returns. Punt returns 12 yards overall for Plummer, 6 for Price, and then none for David Brandt. So that's that. I think that's everything for the halftime, or not the halftime. God, the post-game show. Readings. I just wanted to look at Scott. 84 overall, 99 throwing power. His awareness is at 69, nice but not good. Throwing accuracy is at 90, and stamina is at 78. So yeah, it's career stats. He's thrown 16,000 yards. I'm sorry. That's broken. Okay, very well. Love to see it. So yeah, Scott not balling out. That was dumb on his end. He's not going to win this positional battle, even though he's $51 million contract to 7 years. Going through the rest of the list, going to be a little bit of a spoiler here. Admirals at Mustangs, that's who I was forgetting. That was 6-0. Storyline central, I don't know, box score. Field goal, that was it. Hutchins, 22 yards each. It was not a productive game. And then the Monarchs is the one that I recorded and will be uploading tonight. Clydesdales, we just finished that one up, 65-13 in favor of Seattle. Going through the rest of the calendar, for those who don't know, Arsenal at Aviators. Aviators at Arsenal, rather. Next game, we have Philip Gaylord the GOAT. Somebody ring up Katori, because that's Katori's boy right there. Titans go to face the Wranglers. Urban at Republic. Jackals at Reapers. Virginia Blackbirds at the Suns. Pioneers take on the Liberty. That'll be a blowout. Wildcats go to face the Blast. Gamblers at my Winnipeg Bisons. And then Brendan, your Riley Rattlers are at the New Orleans Jazz to finish out the first preseason week. So I've got a lot of work to do. I'm probably I can't record. So I'm might. Actually, I'm gonna export the this game, and once that's done exporting, I'm gonna record the Arsenal game while this uploads. Hopefully, yeah. So that's kind of about it. That's just a look at this at the end of that. Yeah. See, this is the old where I was gonna do all the stats, and then I overwrote it because I'm dumb. If anything, a test save. One of these will have what I need, but I doubt it. So, yeah, so that's about that. As always, thanks to everybody for showing up. Brandon, thanks for being a big supporter of this. Thanks for taking the time to hang out with me, even though this game was a bit lopsided. Victor Valley, I know you were here as well, just not active in chat. Yeah, so Brendan says snake right on a roll. That's exactly what they're going to try to do in the last game of the week. But that's going to sum it up for me. On behalf of the rest of the Horse Racing Network team, just want to again say thank you and have a good night. Take it easy. We'll see you for the next one.